Man, are these blue lights not sick? Jeez. That's quite the touch for a simple little truck. I'll have to show you guys how to do that. So here we are, right at the back side of the battery. Looks like everybody's starting to plow out of here now. And we're gonna throw some top waters back here. Let's see what happens. It is right about 6 o'clock now. And nothing working yet other than everybody else going out, running out far. So let's get to it. Almost looks too good to be true. Seen a couple sea trout jump down through there. We just got the one on the board. Good size, good keeper. Nothing great though, but there's plenty of action. There's fish moving around, jumping pretty good. So we're just gonna keep working this whole backside, then maybe jump over towards the thoroughfare. Alright, well, we just had one on. And I thought the camera was rolling, so we ditched that one. Didn't get any good photos of it, but it looks like my knot was starting to back up a little bit. So I'm going to show you guys how I do the loop knot. So this is the lure that I'm using, a little Rapala. I give it some extra spots on it. This is a freshwater one. It's a little smaller. I like the profile on this. It's not as big as the saltwater one, so I kind of like this. We're going for smaller stuff up in the back. I like this little guy. And I'll show you the loop knot that I do on that. Alright, now I'm going to show you guys how to do that loop knot. So you take a piece of monofilament. This is 40 pound. It'll actually make the knot better than a bigger one, just to show you how to do this. You just do an overhand knot. That's all you do at first. And you take your lure. I like either top waters or on jigs so you can get more action out of it. I'll put it through. I'll come back to the knot. I'll make a second pass through it. I'm not going to undo it. I'm going to add another loop to that. Now I'm going to go around my line 3 times. And then I'm going to come back and I'm going to make a third pass through. And I'm going to go right through the middle. Now I'm going to wet this normally. And then cinch it down. And there you have your little loop. Now this can articulate on it way better than having it cinched down. Then it's going to be tight to it and you're going to lose action. So that's why I always make the loop knots. Hope that helps you out. That's it. Nice little loop knot on there. Gives a little better swinging action. We got 30 pound leader on there. So I think this is a 12 pound Suffix braid on here. We got the Buku SR rod with pen conflict. Perfect light little setup for flipping these back here. Fun rod to fish with. Ah, that killed me. We just had something nice blow up on it. Wasn't a bluefish. Definitely had some shoulders to it. Broke the 30. Was dogging me. You could feel it trying to get along the bottom. It was probably a nice size red. Ah, that just killed me. I'm gonna go back and try again, but that was a good one. That was a good fish. Alright, so threw the top water over here a couple times. Had a redfish follow it twice. Third time, I threw out gulp shrimp. Changed it up a little bit, see if it was easier for him to take it. But instead of him hitting it, we had this nice black drum come up and take it instead. So that was nice. I haven't had one this big so far, but that is pretty cool. I'll take it. Here's a trick for you too. If you don't know how deep the water is, stay near the pots. That's where the deeper water is. because that guy's got to get his boat through to get to the traps. So if you follow those, you'll be in good shape. Alright, so this may be the culprit. This may be what took the top water before. This would definitely feel like that kind of fight. It's got a few teeth in it. But yeah, nice little jack. This one took the soft gulp jerk shad. That was it. Got this little guy. Just popped up in between the little marsh islands. But pretty slick. This is my first one of these guys. First jack here. I had him years ago in the Bahamas, but nothing up here yet, so this is pretty cool. This is an awesome first. Alright, so this is what we had the jack on. Little chartreuse and white gulp with the weighted Gamakatsu. That was it. Then we just had a shark cruise by too, so I'm glad I didn't have my hands in the water. But he was about a 4-foot shark right up in here in 5 feet of water. Checking out the commotion. So, I'm gonna give it another go again, see what happens. Couple of these sea trout all poking around now. Tide's out going. Water temp is 85 now. It was 84 all morning. Stop sliding around. Come on. Easy. Yeah, nice little sea trout. Put him back. Oop. There he goes. Hey everyone, so that pretty much wraps it up for today. That was pretty good. It's first time with top waters. Finally in August, I'm finally starting to use them. But I just didn't think it was right yet. There was a lot of activity today, so I figured I'd try it. It was cool hitting that jack on it. But had that one redfish try to take it twice, but it just couldn't get up there and get it in its mouth. But I went to a bigger one. Walks a little bit better if you use the saltwater series Rapala Skitter walk. That one's it walks better, just because the weight throws. But that's pretty much it. Went through this a whole bag of the chartreuse and white jerk shad gulps. So they worked out pretty good. It's about 10:30 now, 11 o'clock. We've got about 2 feet of tide dropped out already. And this is it. Nice and sunny today. It's Sunday, I think the 11th of August. So that's pretty much it for the video log for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If not, keep track of that. We were in Southport, out of Southport Marina. That's where we launched out of this morning. And hopefully that gives you some sort of reference. A lot of croakers out there, that's for sure. Those things are biting the tails off everything. Every time it hits the bottom, bang, 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 bang. If you're using shrimp, you're definitely going to be hitting croakers constantly. So, if that's your game, you know they're everywhere. Right now I went back over to the Coast Guard station, see if there's anything happening over there. 2 boats left, so it's quiet. There's a lot of mullet back here running up inside the shoreline. But nobody's throwing a cast net here, so this is where they're hiding. So, hope that helped everybody out. If you got any questions or comments, always contact me, CaptainRobThompson@gmail.com. And I'll see you next time.